Okay, let's get into some more of these bin strikes. I've had so much conversations about this week about these bin strikes, man. It's crazy.
It's disgusting.
Driving through Brom and seeing these bin problems, man. So let's take a look what's going on right now.
Has confirmed it is sticking with its controversial rat tax, despite the ongoing bin strike leaving an estimated 17,000 tonnes of uncollected waste. The crisis hit authorities' unprecedented budget last year included plans to introduce new pest control charges for rat in-garden and rat in-house treatments, a service which was previously free. The move proved divisive, with one Conservative councillor warning of a golden decade for rats during a tense debate in the council chamber. Just over a year later, and fears over rats are escalating rapidly as the ongoing industrial action leaves huge piles of rubbish piling up across the city and overflowing bins. The situation has grown so bleak that the Labour-run council declared a major incident on March 31st, saying there were rising concerns of risk to public health. Against this backdrop, there have been calls across the political spectrum to scrap the pest control charge for rats, which rose recently from
Yeah, man.
You noticed that Aki pulled up in a car with rubbish and fly tips it.
Yeah, what, on camera?
Rari gari, like make it make sense of a mode of transportation. And we have a plethora of household recycling places. You can't take your ass down there and go queue up and go dash the rubbish away. Oh no, you'll just drive around the corner and dash it in someone else's neighborhood. This is the mindset that we need to destroy. That's wrong, man. Remember the video we played last week?
Yeah, but you know what it is, and I had this conversation with two members of a very expensive estate in Brom, and this estate, we're talking homes that cost between 450 and 600k on this estate. And I was talking to two residents who said they've been affected by the bin strikes to where rubbish was on the roads out there in front of these homes. But what they did, Noble, is they came together, and one of the residents has got an open top van. And they come together and worked out a thing that he would, while the strikes are going on, do the clearing. And they've managed to overcome it that way. What this issue is, it shows that, I want to word it right. What's the correct word, Noble, for these type of zones?
What you mean? Oh, where the rubbish is?
Yeah. Because then it's not Little Aston, is it? Let's be honest.
No.
And it's not Sutton. The certain places like that are unaffected by this.
It's urban parts of Brum.
Okay. It shows that there's almost no community spirit as well. Because can't the community come together to sort? Because while these men are on strike, people, it's crazy right now. It's ridiculous right now. It's like you're going through you stand up outside certain places. It's like you're watching a live action Ratatouille.
Yeah.
Like real talk. That's what you're seeing. They're like pigeons now. They're like pigeons now.
And again, in certain areas, I was in Solihull, Stratford Road. Yeah. So you know where you've got to drive all the way up through Stratford Road. And again, on the main Stratford Road, you don't see too much. It's when you go off those side roads. But past when you go, you've got the little fork in the road to go right up to the Solihull part. It totally changes. You don't see no rubbish. You don't see no rubbish whatsoever. Further down, you'll see little bits and pieces. But it's when you go onto the side roads, come off the main road in Brum, that's where you see the problems. And it should not be happening. As you say, community spirit. How about forget? Look, community spirit. I mean, I'd love to see it, Mark. I would love to see that across every, full proper community spirit. We're not going to see that. They've destroyed that. They've ripped that out of the hearts of people. So what about just basic pride? Huh? What about basic pride to say, yo, this is my house. I'm not going to have rubbish up outside here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to triple, because, man, a man like me, I don't like dotting on them business. I wear gloves anytime I'm thing, yeah? So I'm triple bagging them things, yeah? And I'm getting a box or something that I'll dash way after, and I'm putting that in the boots, and I'm saying, yo, I'm taking this rubbish every other day kind of thing. Because I'm not allowing that to build up outside my yard with all the rest of these people then. And then as you talk about these rodents, which people are over exaggerating, unless you can correct me, and saying that the size of rats, I don't
Nah, they're not noble. This is real. This is I thought that too. Don't get it twisted, because I was like, nah, man, the same size of cats and until I've seen some master splinters.
For riggedy.
Noble town center. Crazy right now. Remember you feeding them in it? Remember there's hundreds of black bags. Remember that you can see it. Like where was I last night? I was in where was I? I was by Lozells. I was up by Lozells round the back, and they had like probably like crazy. I can't even put it into words. The numbers of black bags.
Yes.
And when you looked at the bags, you could actually see the holes in the bags.
Yes.
Where the rats are going in. So I was like, yo, ain't these man gonna sort this out? Like, and when I say these, man, I'm talking about there's a standoff right now because understandably people are being stretched with the council tax. So they're saying, yo, I'm paying you. Look at this comment here. He says, council tax refund for all of us. Paying for a service we ain't getting. Just either pay the bin men properly for their services or figure this thing out, because the facts are noble that Brom is not Brom anymore.
No, it isn't.
It's not Brom. It's not Brom. A lot of this, what's happening, I'm going to keep it real. I know people might cuss. It's not the residents of Brom.
No, it's all these people that don't.
It's the people that have come in. This is not historically how we do things in Brom. Now, we're the butt of all jokes, you know.
Across the world?
Yeah, like, I know, mans are using us as examples. Like, oh, look down there in Brom. Oh, this is meant to be a British country.
Okay, here we go. Them knucklejaggers. Them knucklejaggers. Welcome to multicultural Britain. Look, Birmingham's a perfect example. Look what they're doing in Brom. It's butt of all jokes. Everywhere. I load up the boob, and on the home screen even, there's a plethora of videos. Birmingham, would you ever live here? Birmingham, the worst place. I've just went to Birmingham. Look at the rubbish. The bin men's on strike. The news headlines. GB News. They're having a field day, causing even further division. Oh, let's all pack up and move to Birmingham, eh? Because you go to Birmingham and it's so multicultural, you don't even need to do anything rubbish. You just throw out the window and then it's like the Victorian days. And this is not the place I come to.
It is noble. Look here, people. This, and for you Londoners and that, yeah, we just understand this can happen to you lot as well. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're just when things happen to us first because we're like the guinea pig. But look on this.
The dark crevices of Birmingham's streets are teeming with rats.
There's a family down there.
Because all around the city, conditions are perfect for them to thrive.
Ooh.
And they're going nowhere.
It's like man ain't understanding. Listen, it's like man ain't understanding, yeah, that this is major. These men are having 3-day pregnancies and all that. Like, that's how fast they can reproduce.
Yeah.
Like, this is, and I've seen it with my own eyes. I'm telling man straight, I'll get personal on the stream because it ain't us. But where we are, the studio, there's food shops who fly tip outside because no one cares about down there. So you'll come and you'll see like 20 black bags. You get what I'm saying? Like them kind of chicken, man, that have got, you know, like the wings with the bit that don't cook.
Come on.
Bag of them.
Come on.
And I'm talking about broad day. You'll see these running around, these rats, broad day.
And you think, Mark, that the council. See, I was saying this to the Empress yesterday. The what's his name? The mayor of Brum, right? Oh, look, give me the job, man. You don't even need to pay me. I'll sort this thing out quick time, especially with this fly tipping thing. You employ people to go to these hot spots. So what we're talking about the studio, we got the camera up there. the high-tech AI camera zooming in on the thing with man's on mopeds and thing.
You got no one to send it to?
No. We enforce the thing. We enforce it. You know, he said the same way with the clean air charges. Man are paying like their damn way when that letter comes through, right?
They personally don't care because they're saying, yo, what we're gonna do, bring him to court. He's gonna pay us £1 a week. He can't, it costs them more money to bring these men to court. That's why they're letting it. I'll tell you what stops this problem. Go and fly tip up Little Aston, go Sutton, go Solihull, go Edgbaston. They'll fix it straight away. But what's happening is them food shops and all them, man, they can't afford for rubbish collection anymore. So what they'll do is they'll pay foreigners who have moved into Brom and say, yo, go around there, these postcodes, no one cares about these postcodes. Go and tip that rubbish there. And that's why you're seeing these master splinters. Look.
Yeah. It's another
look at him.
favourable
Look at him.
spot for that.
Look, this is what I'm talking.
Again,
Look.
Plenty of food here.
Yeah, you can smell it, can't
Look.
you?
And now it's starting to decompose. And again, that'll be also attracting the rats to the area.
The rat catchers are spotting signs of them everywhere.
If you've got, there's a dog, there's a dog called there's a specific dog who's bred to catch rodents. You know that dog, Noble? Bear man are making content on YouTube now. Man from Brom with them dogs like where a man will pay a man to bring that dog, and the dog will just run around and man's are making content.
Yeah, man.
That's how bad it is, bro. It's a joke.
Look, come on, man. Look, and what does that breed? Maggots, flies. This is a serious health issue, man. This is going in like say we're in a third world or something. That's
where we are heading, Noble.
Well, a developing word. Let me rephrase it. A developing word.
That's where we are heading because remember a bin man. What does a bin man make? 1,800 quid a month.
Now, some of them are on the wedge still, man. Some of them are nice.
Even if they get 2K a month, you can't negotiate this because their job's important.
No, you know what it is, Mark? I'm sure I explained this last time. They're getting rid of the person who is the safety person, basically, the banksman. So when they're, as you know, you've got to navigate some real tight streets in Brom. You know what I mean? And throughout the Midlands. So to do that, sometimes they've got to reverse in. The person that would allow them, would show them, yo, you're safe on this side and all that. They're taking that job away. So now there's only the driver and the 2 bin men. And
one of the bin men has to do that job?
Well, no, because he's not trained to do it.
So there's no banksman?
No banksman, that's the job they want to get rid of.
And that's what this is all about?
This is what it's all about, Mark.
Wow, and look, people, just think what they're willing to do to the city.
So this is our thermal imaging camera. But what we're looking for is any kind of red spots that may be moving.
Do you think that was one there?
Yeah.
Does that look like a tail?
Wow.
The rodents are getting so brazen, they're scaring away the very agency workers brought in to try to clear
Hold on, and this is what I'm saying. No, but look, remember what I said a couple of weeks ago when I spoke about Brits. They're scared of even down to a spider. Man are scared of everything. Look at this group of men. People, look at this group of men. Indigenous men.
Clear up the city
Run.
While the strike is on.
Hold on.
Even when all of this is cleared away, there could still be a problem.
Look at this group of men, Ron.
The rodents are getting so
1, 2, 3,
They're scaring
4.
away the very agency workers brought in to
4
try to clear
grown
up
men.
the city.
Look what the rat's doing, though. What the
hell? Noble, 4 grown men. This is what I'm saying, yo. 4 grown-ass men are running from a rat. Noble, how these men ever gonna... You think they could fight anybody? Come on, man.
Hey, but Mark,
you think the Russians are scared of them rats?
Of course. Listen, they'll eat them, man. They'll eat them.
That's what I'm trying to say. You men are scared of rats. I am too as well. No, I am too. Maybe I'm a hypocrite still. I'm scared of them as well. But I ain't doing this job.
Well, exactly.
If you handle rubbish, even without the strikes, rats, where there's rubbish, there's rats.
Come on. I would never do that job. When I was young and I had associates and brethren who were doing that there, and they were telling me the money per hour they were on. I was like, I can understand why you're doing it still, but me, number one, I'm not doing 20,000 steps a damn day and all that plus. And I'm not lugging up no dirty bag with, as you say, with rodent urine and feces all up. No, that's not me, man. I cannot do that. And listen, respect for the people who do that, because we need it as a service. We do need it as a service. But we can see the destruction of Birmingham along with the greater United Kingdom. It's going down, people. It's going down.
And look, see, even Weston said it. Joke thing, big man running from rats. What in the world? And this is what I'm saying. These agency man, there's a mad job. Listen, I don't know how much they'd have to be paying these man £30 an hour to do this, because it's bad out there, Noble. And remember, you can pick up one of them bags and one of them jump. They're not scared. They'll charge you. They'll charge at you, because remember, these rats are eating this superfood that these chicken with thingy in.
Exactly.
And they're getting bigger and bigger. And then remember, they're seeing these men scared. Remember, that's a living thing, seeing grown giants running from it. He's probably saying, yo, I'm the man. He's going to go back and tell the other ones, yo, these men ran.
Yeah, man, this is my world.
This is what I'm trying to say. Yo, people, this is crazy.
Strike is on.
Hold on.
Even when all of this is cleared away, there could still be a problem here. The rats
hold on, let me pause this real quick. I'm loving this new thingy, this new setup,
man,
what you saying? This is looking decent, or what? It more focuses on there. It's proper.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Food here, so they're going to keep coming back. And when they don't find it, that is when they could end up in people's houses looking for more food.
That's the thing. Yeah, facts. You hear that point there?
But even more than that, she's slightly underselling it, because the majority of the rats live in the sewer, eat doo-doo. Because of what's going on now, they're like, there's an abundance of food sources above the sewers. Yo, just do the thing. We don't even need to wait till night. We're out there. Yo, there's all this food everywhere. I'm not going to live in that sewer no more and just survive off the doo-doo. Let's find a little home still. Well, okay, there's a tree. Okay, yeah. 2 weeks come, that family of rats, the two dominant rats, males, they start beefing. The other rat says, okay, allow you have this tree. And then he goes and searches, yo, if I can just dig under here, get under the wall cavity, I'm in the house. Yo, I'm in the house, boss. Yo, it's warm up here. I'm going to go into the loft. Boom. No one goes up into the loft. You then have a damn colony of rats in your thing, and they're just living there. They've created little homes and warrens and all that kind of thing, little dens, and they then go out to the bins and yam and do their thing, boss.
Yeah, man. And that's when you have people, what you call Ratatouille live action part 2 in your house. And that happens all because of these bin strikes. There's a lot of ramifications that they are not saying, Western. And you can imagine the thousands it's going to take to hire pest controllers to come out and put rat poison down, even when the rubbish has been cleared.
So let me go into that then. That is true indeed, but a lot of pest controllers are not. They don't know. Well, they're going against what they're trained to do. You don't just poison rats. That's one way of doing it. But if you don't kill them all, that generation, because you'll have 3 generations plus in that warren. So you're baiting the den. Okay, the adults will eat it first. That's the hierarchy. Adults eat first, then the little ones, yeah? So then they start to die. Then the middle ones start to die. If you haven't killed them all, the babies have eaten some of it or eaten just a little bit, and they've produced life now. The rat is immune to that form of rat poison. And then they'll start reproduce. Poison goes down. It's like, yeah, man, we'll eat this thing. I don't know. We're immune to this thing.
Yeah, facts. This is what's going on, man.
Here?
Yeah, a lot. Yeah,
how many?
Especially at night. Are about like 6 or 7.
What part of Bromsey you from, Noble?
I'm worried that it's gonna come over to my
no
flat
disrespect
or to everyone here, because we're not too much far from the rubbish.
Sound like a Brommy, Noble.
Is a risk.
So an interesting thing about that now is blowflies are now attracted to that, and then you can have 4,000
Nah, man, I don't know, man. I don't like how they've dealt with the place, man. I don't like how they've done this, man.
So far, they are the only winners in this dispute, and there's no sign of it ending. Lisa Dowd, Sky News, Birmingham.
You see that?
Yeah, man. It's liberties, man, liberties. And about the children of who live in these urban areas. How are they? Oh God, how are they getting past all of this rubbish? What interactions are they having with the damn pests and all that? With the extra flies that's going to be here? It's a piss. Look, Mark, in all your
Rats
years, have you ever experienced this?
The rats?
Yeah, this level of fuckery.
Nah, never. I remember. I've kind of been familiar with rats because of we used to do a lot of markets in it. So when we used to do the markets, mans would, the food people,
of course,
they'd leave rubbish. But I'm really terrified of them. I am. My dad, he was a lot better with them still, in terms of he knows how to make little like concrete mixes and that, and he knows little bits. But me, I'm running a mile.
Yeah, me too.
I'm running a mile, and I'm talking about mice too.
Not so much them.
I hate them, man.
No, well, I guess any rodent I dislike. I run. I can't flip in. I can't do it. And here's a funny story. I trained to do pest control.
No way. Right, you'd have been booming right now.
I would have, but no, I wouldn't. I couldn't do it. When it got to the rat part, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Remember that picture I showed you? That big dirty rat.
Yeah. Now I couldn't do it either. You couldn't, even if it is, you couldn't offer me enough to do that job, because them things are like, they're just nasty, man. I remember seeing them in New York and just realizing like they have 3-day pregnancies, so that's how fast they multiply. It's crazy, man. But people, it's a very short stream today, man. Tributes man's born day and all of that. So the celebrations have to begin, man.